who you never see get that animated in a major or in any regular tournament on the PGA Tour, to see him get fired up, seeing Ian Poulter this morning, waving on the crowd to boo him more. Stuff like that is what makes the Ryder Cup awesome. That's why when you have guys who put the sour face on like Paul Casey, just don't come then. You don't have to play. Don't come here. We want excitement. We want fun.
I want to see Irish Bear fall down again. That was awesome.
Oh, what happened to him? The Irish Bear. I mean, honestly, stay on the wheels, my man. What is he doing out there? Oh,
he fell off a cliff. You see him just fall backwards and just crash on his...
You're listening to WRDB, Western Reserve Digital Broadcasting, Youngstown, Warren, Salem, and around the world.
AutomotiveMap.com presents the Sports Flash on Western Reserve Radio.
They get motion from Aaron Jones to the left, flip to Jones around the left end, makes the turn to the end zone, touchdown! A.J. Dillon blocking in front, Aaron Jones with the first Green Bay touchdown of the season.
The call on the Packers radio network. Green Bay rallied in the second half to beat the Lions 35-17 on Monday. Detroit drops to 0-2. Green Bay now 1-1 with the win. Aaron Rodgers with 4 touchdown passes. Aaron Jones hauled in 3 of them. He also rushed for a touchdown. Robert Tonyan with the other touchdown grab for Green Bay. Rodgers 22 of 27 passing for 255 yards. Lions quarterback Jared Goff 26 of 36, 2 touchdowns, 246 yards, and an interception. Download the free Score app. Lightning fast updates so you never miss a thing. That's why the Score app is one of North America's most popular sports apps. That's the Sports Flash. Chuck Sanders, Western Reserve Radio.
COVID vaccine alone will not fully protect you from the coronavirus. You also need to be vigilant. It is critical to take a reliable temperature reading with the Exergen Temporal Scanner. It's the only thermometer whose accuracy has been proven in more than 100 clinical studies. Vaccines may not be enough, and thermometer accuracy matters. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Exergen is changing the way the world takes temperature.
Hey, we get it. You don't want to be hearing a Progressive commercial right now, so let us tell you something you do want to hear. You are intelligent. You make all the right decisions. You were smart before smart was cool, and you made it cool again. You have a wealth of knowledge, and you are so very clever. I bet you already knew I was going to say that, you genius. There, don't you feel better? You'll also feel better when you hear you could save big when you switch to Progressive. But I'm pretty sure you already knew that, too. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Located in Applewood Estates in Boardman Township, the Applewood Swim and Tennis Club offers a pleasant family environment. Choose a membership that meets your needs and enjoy a relaxing venue that includes not only swimming for the family, but also youth activities such as competitive swimming, tennis, and more. Enjoy the friendly atmosphere all summer long with the staff and members of the Applewood Swim and Tennis Club. For more information, go to applewoodswimandtennis.com or call 330-953-2833.
Hey, let me ask you something. Would you seat your 3-year-old child on a windowsill? Would you seat them beside a lit fireplace or by the deep end of a pool? One last question. Would you seat your child in a car seat that's not correct for them? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Secure their future. Seat them in the correct car seat. For more information, visit safercar.gov/the right seat. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Welcome to Calvin's Barbershop.
You all gotta see this.
I don't even want to know what you're looking at on that phone.
Well, you should. I was learning about the dangers of high blood pressure and that we need to get ours checked regularly. High blood pressure can increase the risk of heart attack or stroke, but this text program can help keep it at a healthy range. Just text Barbershop to 97779 to sign up.
I'll get right on it as soon as I'm done with this baby panda video.
Text Barbershop to 97779. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
Miss an episode of By All Means, and you could miss a lot.
I have the sound up, and I appreciate the guys that do the work now. But it is with great appreciation I see what the guys do, not only the announcers, but also the players. So we've had wonderful playoffs. I mean, single, double, triple overtime games. It's been fantastic.
By All Means, Tuesdays at 5, right here on Western Reserve Radio and streaming live on westernreserveradio.com.
Western Reserve Radio is the Valley's online source for sports talk and local live events. Tune in and be a part of their live weekly shows, as well as all of the hard-hitting action of Youngstown Phantoms hockey, high school football, and the GDFL. Find them at westernreserveradio.com. Tune in and the Live 365 app to be a part of the area's sports conversation. Be sure to visit them on Facebook at Western Reserve Radio and on Twitter at WR_radio.
Miss an episode of By All Means, and you could miss a lot.
Mark, you're 100% right. He does not get enough credit around the league. He gets, I mean, obviously, Coach Calhoun and the assistants and the rest of the players here at YSU know how valuable he is. He is right now their best player on the floor, hands down.
By All Means, Tuesdays at 5, right here on Western Reserve Radio and streaming live on westernreserveradio.com.
Rates.com. BestHotelRates.com works with all the top hotels in the country while delivering you great hotel and room choices for the best prices. Why wait? Go to BestHotelRates.com, enter your email address, and start shopping for your next hotel room. BestHotelRates.com. It's in the name. BestHotelRates.com.
This is Pharrell. Coast to coast! On the Sports Map Radio Network.
Presented by Rocket Mortgage. Home loans that fit your life. Rocket can.
From the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, here's Scott Pharrell.
Check in the heavyweight division. This is one where it could be a very boring fight despite a big guy like Biggie Boy in there, Rosenstruck, who likes to get knockouts because Blaze wants to take you down and smother you. That's his game, and that's the way I think it's going to go because we haven't seen Rosenstruck show us that he has a wrestling game the way that Derek Lewis did to stop the Blaze takedown and get the knockout. So Blades minus 335, another heavy favorite. You want to find a different way to bet it? Well, then Blades in round 3 or by decision, I'm going to say a plus 120 because I think it's going decision, but on the off chance he gets a finish, I think it's going to come later in the fight. You also have Jessica Andrade versus Cynthia Calvillo there. Calvillo's a tough fighter, a grappler from alpha male. She'll learn that kind of style from our boys there, but she's not tough enough against Andrade. Andrade is a beast. She comes to hurt you, and if you don't stop her, she's going to roll right through you. I'm going to take her at minus 260, Andrade. I'm going to take her by KO, TKO at plus 250. As we welcome all radio affiliates on Sirius XM, Channel 204, Mighty 1090, Sports Map, Sports Byline, and everybody out there listening, thanks for tuning in. We have also last to finish off quick on the undercard. You got Marlon Moraes versus Rob the Machine Dvalishvili. Dvalishvili's on a row. He's a badass. He's beating Jimmy Rivera 6 in a row. Dominated guys with his grappling. I think he's going to do it here again against Moraes, who's dropped 3 of his last 4 and got knocked out in all those. So Dvalishvili minus 250 and by points at plus 125 because 10 of his 13 wins have been that way. And then Dan the Hangman Hooker against, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. This is one that's buried. I don't know why. Hangman is a badass. His last 2 losses were against Poirier and Chandler, 2 guys that fought for the title or should have the belt. So, I'm not going to give him the disrespect of betting his opponent here. I'm going to take him minus 148. And I think both these guys throw a lot, but are durable. So I'm going to say it ends by points at minus 115.
I think it's going to be a great card with my boy Curtis, don't call me Benny Blades, and Valentina Farella Shevchenko getting involved. What happened today with our good friend John Jones and the Las Vegas Popo?
Yeah, he was in town for those Hall of Fame inductions. They inducted him with his fight against Gustafsson, that first fight they had as one of the greatest fights ever. And then hours later gets arrested at 5:45 a.m. on the Strip, arrested for domestic violence and injuring or tampering with a vehicle. So we don't know the full story. We'll have to see what happens. He's being held on a 12-hour hold, $8,000 bail. We'll have to see what the details come out. But once again, John Jones getting arrested.
How do you injure a vehicle?
You bash it, something. I don't know. We'll have to see what was involved, if there were drugs that he has in his past or just anger or what. But he's back in jail.
I hope so. All right, Mommy.
O'Reilly.
When you need auto parts, O'ReillyAuto.com is just a few clicks away. We offer convenient options for you to get your parts quickly. Order online and pick up for free at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. We'll even bring it out curbside. Or you can have your parts delivered right to your door with free shipping on most orders over $35. Visit O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Auto Accident Help Desk is a marketing agency connecting callers with attorneys. Providers pay a fee for advertising services.
I love getting my kids ready and driving them to school.
But a careless driver can change your life in an instant, and insurance companies want to settle on the cheap. Auto Accident Help Desk connects victims with powerful lawyers. They fight for you.
I called Auto Accident Help Desk and got help for my pain and suffering.
Don't let an insurance company take advantage of you. Our attorneys fight and beat big insurance every day.
Call 800-528-6859. 800-528-6859.
If you've been injured in an automobile accident in the last 6 months, you owe it to yourself to make this free call with no obligation. We're available 24/7 to help you get the money you deserve for your pain and suffering. Auto Accident Help Desk helps accident victims like you every day.
Call 800-528-6859. 800-528-6859.
Please stand by for a special presentation of Western Reserve Radio at westernreserveradio.com on the Live 365 network and the Live 365 app. In the hockey world, stars are not born, but made along a road paved with commitment and sacrifice.
Backdoor feed for Stone. Across to Cassidy. They score!
A road covered with the blood, sweat, and tears of those that have traveled it before.
Drops off for a shot by Alger. Rebounds loose and they score! Yusaka Ando!
And that road runs through the Mahoning Valley. From the Covelli Center in Youngstown, Ohio, it's our time, it's our town. It's Phantoms Hockey on Western Reserve Radio.
Friday nights are hockey nights. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. The United States Hockey League is proud to present regular season game number 2 for your Youngstown Phantoms. Tonight, they take on the Waterloo Blackhawks. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Matt Lipsack, the voice for your Youngstown Phantoms. Pleased to be bringing you the action this evening on Western Reserve Radio and Hockey TV. Phantoms were in action last night against the Lincoln Stars, the final game of the evening there on day 1 here at the UPMC Lemieux Sports Complex in a game in which the Lincoln Stars came away with a 3-2 victory. After a scoreless first period, the Phantoms got on the board first just 49 seconds into the second period. It was Ryan Alexander, his first goal as a Phantom. Cole Telecki and Primo Self with the helpers. 1-0 Youngstown as Alexander fired home a one-timer from the right circle. Lincoln tied it at 3:07 with a power play goal from Micro Mastro Domenico. Assist to Lucas Wallen, and we were knotted up at 1. Lincoln took the lead at 8:57 on a goal by Henry Nelson, his first of the season. No assist on that one is Nelson, the defenseman from Lincoln, with the steal and score of a clearing pass from Youngstown. Knocked the puck down from about 3 feet in the air. Turned, took 2 strides forward into the high slot and ripped it past Owen Bartoskevich to give Lincoln that 2-1 lead. Phantoms tied it at 12:04 was Adam Engren, his first in the USHL. Carter Rose with the helper. Ingram in on the breakaway. Rose found him behind the defense, took 3 strides in from the blue line and snapped it past Caden Imberko. And we were all knotted up at 2 at the end of the second. Phantoms really carried the play in the early going of the third period. Probably the first 7 or 8 minutes generated a ton of odd man rushes, tons of scoring chances in general, just unable to get a third one past Caden Imberko. And unfortunately, that would spell their doom as Yu Sato put home a rebound at 13:08 for his first of the season. Aiden Thompson and Joaquim LeMay getting the helpers there for the Stars and the eventual game-winning goal. Phantoms pulled the netminder with about a minute 20 remaining or so, and then even got a 6-on-4 power play with 20 seconds remaining, but lost that face-off, and Lincoln was able to get a clear to hold on for the victory. Owen Bartoskevich took the loss. He stopped 27 out of 30 in his first USHL game. Kieran Nimberko stopped 26 out of 28 to get the win. Phantoms power play 0 for 6 last night. Also something else that did not go their way as they were trying to win their first of the season. Stars power play was 1 for 5. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. Quick 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we will have tonight's starters as well as the scratch report, which is presented by Britton Gallagher. You are listening to the pregame show here on Western Reserve Radio and Hockey TV.
Britton Gallagher has all the insurance coverage you and your family needs. Their experienced, passionate client team offers personalized recommendations and specialized protection best suited for you. Located in downtown Cleveland on East 9th Street, Britton Gallagher has provided risk management solutions for over 75 years. Whether it's your home, car, or any valuable possessions, Britton Gallagher delivers you the best insurance coverage. Visit BrittonGallagher.com for more information. Britton Gallagher, strategy, execution, service.
Have you seen the new power plant? That was us. From industrial to commercial projects, union carpenters use their skills to construct our cities. Like Carpenters Local 171, we are your family, friends, and neighbors, giving back and providing stable jobs that everyone can rely on. We are educated, safe, trained professionals. Join us, become an apprentice, get paid to learn new skills while enjoying benefits.